Hello and welcome. This is It's Always About Love, and I'm Lee Evans. I'm here with psychotherapist Lynn Lara. Lynn has been in private practice for many years, and today she brings all of that wisdom and experience to help you. We are here to answer all your relationship questions. It's our desire to help you and make what you learn from this podcast usable in your life right now. Do you have something that you would like to discuss with us by email? Send it to its always about love, the number one at gmail.com. That's its always about love, the number one at gmail.com. Now let's get started. Are you there, Lynn?
I am. I'm here, Lee. Hi.
Great. Hi. Well, are you ready to start with what we got in our email box?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad
Okay,
you
well,
sent me a copy too, so I will open it up so I can read it along with you. But you're
sounds
reading
good.
it to us, right?
Yes, I will.
Good.
Tell me when you're ready.
How are you, Lee?
I've got to say I'm great.
Are you?
I'm
Well, oh my
I'm
gosh.
practicing
I'm so glad I asked. Why are you great?
I'm practicing positive thinking
Where
today.
where are you getting this?
Uh, it just came into my head.
That you're being positive? That's
I'm being
okay.
positive.
All right, good. Well, it's working then. If you're practicing it, it's working because you sound great.
Well, thank you. And are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. It starts out, Lynn. I was with my boyfriend for 2 years. He cheated on me. And then when he found out that whoever she was wasn't what he wanted, he asked me to forgive him. He tried to do everything he could to get my trust back. I did forgive him, but now that we are back together, he tells me over the weekend that he wants to be with her, the one he cheated with on me. Did I say that right? The one he cheated on me with. He said he doesn't want to lose her. Then yesterday he texts me and says he's sorry. I have never been so heartbroken in my life. What do I do now? Give him another chance? What do you think, Lynn?
Well, I want to know what you think.
Oh, well, I'm in the positive thinking mood, so
So you
let's
like
see.
him.
Well, I'm not really sure what's going on here. As Friday, I was pretty sure what was going on there, and I was pretty positive of what Sherry needed to do. On this one, she's already forgave him once, but then he comes back and says this, but it's really close. Everything's really close together. So I think he doesn't know what he wants, and I think the best thing possibly for her to do is to break it off with him until he decides what he really wants. Because she's already forgave him once. And it looks like he's asking for forgiveness again. But that's my thoughts. What's your thoughts, Lynn?
What do you think she's going to do?
Well, I'm thinking that, as has been stated previously in other emails, that some will try to save whatever they've got. And since she's forgave him before, she might be prone to forgive him again.
I think she's going to forgive him.
Okay.
I do. I agree with you. And that's what I was thinking. I thought, nah, she's not done.
Yeah.
She's not done. And it's painful. Gosh, poor baby. However, I think with or without us, I think she's going to forgive him.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
Well, I think, yes, I do think that. What should she do? What would be another alternative for her to do at this point?
Dump him.
Okay, it's forgive or dump.
Well, I mean, this is the second time. He's got two women that he's involved with.
Yes.
And maybe the other woman knows about her too. She doesn't say much about that, but I don't think it matters. I think she's going to forgive him again, and that's too bad.
Okay.
But that's what I think is going to happen.
Well, I think you're right.
And I don't think it matters what we say.
Okay. Is this a time where she's focusing on what's happened outside with him, what he's doing, and not looking back at herself? She's taking her focus off herself.
What, aren't you smart? Well, she's just afraid of pain.
Okay.
And that's not really answering your question. I really like what you just asked, but she's just afraid of pain. So it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah. And the truth is that she has low self-esteem. But I mean, so everybody has low self-esteem. I don't think it matters. I don't really think she wants to hear what we think she should do. Because I don't think she's ready to do what you and I would both say, which is dump him. Wouldn't you say dump him?
Yes.
This can go on, but it isn't over at this point. That's what I think.
Okay.
And it's painful, huh?
Yes.
How sad. My heart just goes out to her, but I don't think she's done with the pain yet. And let's call her Sue. I always end up just probably using some of the same names, but I don't think it's time for you to be so angry with him, Sue. Oh, I want you to get to where, when someone does this and is not faithful to you, that you leave them right away.
Oh, good.
Because it's not good for you, honey. I'm talking about to Sue right now. It's not good for you. You're going to hurt and hurt, but you're not done hurting yet with him.
That's interesting.
I'd really like to have a better answer, but as I was listening, I thought, oh no, she's not done yet.
Okay. So you are just hearing that in the way she wrote her email question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, I was thinking of something. And
What's
I've always had I've always had this motto. When you start down this forgiveness road, that 3 strikes you're out.
Wow.
Because
Well,
that gives somebody a chance to learn, and if on the 3rd strike, that way they've already set, if they're willing to go down this path, when it gets to the 3rd strike, already know you've given them every chance, you've done what you felt you were doing the right thing or whatever you think, but at the 3rd time, that's it.
Okay. So, Sue, listen, Lee is giving your boyfriend 3 chances. This is his 2nd chance or his 3rd? Is he on his 2nd or 3rd now, Lee?
According to her, he's on his 2nd chance.
Okay. Right now he's on his 2nd chance. He's got 1 more according to Lee. And I want you to know, with me, 1 chance and you're out. So Lee and I have a different way of counting.
Yes.
I just, Are you?
But I like that. I mean, that's two ways. We got two things
Yep.
now, two options for
Yep.
her. Yep. Okay. That's
And
good.
and the other thing is, honey, write to us. Write to us and let us know how it's going. We really do care about you. I just don't think that you're ready to end it yet. But where I'm at is 1 strike and you're out, Buster. And Lee's 3 strikes and you're out. So,
Yes.
and that's closer to what you're doing. And that there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it just hurts, honey. This love. Okay, and that is not love, that is pain.
Wow,
He's
that's good.
he's playing both of you. Oh dear, dear, dear.
You
He's
know
not
how
done, Lee. He's not done. You'll get your 3rd strike.
I know I sense that myself. Um, you
You
know
want to
how
you want to do the other letter?
Oh, yes.
I
Yes.
mean, because we're
I
kind
just
of pushed for time today.
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking of the time. I'm thinking of more scenarios I could throw at you, but okay, we'll go on to the next one. Now again, this is Lynn. How can I become a happier person? I have a lot of pent-up emotions. My boyfriend seems to be an extrovert because he is the life of the party, but I am not like that. My pent-up emotions tend to boil over into frustration and anger. This is now causing problems with my boyfriend. He thinks I should be able to change, but it's not that easy for me. What should I do?
Wow. What do you think, Lee? What do you think she should do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe go to counseling.
What do you think's going on?
Well, if he's an extrovert and they're not emotionally in the way they are match, her pent-up emotions that she says are boiling over in frustration and anger, I think are really directed towards him.
Hmm. Okay, first of all, opposites attract. So I read this letter before we started the program, and I was interested in that. Opposites attract. He doesn't want someone who's an extrovert like he is. He would be attracted to someone who is quiet. But what she is she's describing herself as being an angry person. Is that true?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I was surprised by that because I thought it was going to be easy and I could just say, no, no, no. He may be thinking he wants somebody who's an extrovert like he is and a happy-go-lucky guy, but he doesn't. He wants someone who's quiet because that's the way we end up in relationships. However, she's angry, and that has nothing to do with him. I want to focus on her and say, what would you like to do for yourself? I mean, the pent up emotions. I can say, begin to meditate, begin to work out every day. There are different ways so that you can start dealing with the anger that's inside of you, the pent up emotions. That has nothing to do with him. So if you want to change that about yourself, then begin to exercise, begin to meditate each day, begin to go running, begin to work out at a gym, and you'll begin to get rid of that. That has nothing at all to do with him. That depends on you and if you're unhappy with the way you are. Sounds like you are, by the way. Sounds like you are unhappy with the way you are.
Well,
So
she
go do
says
something about it. There's nothing bad about you. Just go do something about it. What, Lee? What'd you start to say, honey?
she says that he thinks she should change.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what he thinks
Okay, that's
because
a good
it's up
point.
to her about, okay, and that's what you're talking about being other oriented or focused or self focused. She needs to self focus on this and decide what she wants for herself. But I negated what he said because it sounded like he was saying, I want somebody who's outgoing like me, and that's not true. He doesn't.
Okay.
Do you ever remember seeing a couple that have both been happy-go-lucky, and usually one person is quiet and the other person gets to be the leader?
Yes, that's exactly what I see.
Yeah, so he's the leader, and it wouldn't work if they were both leading. However, the problem is that she's got, hidden deep down anger. Something's going on, and she needs to work with it if she wants to do that.
Well, my thought is that the frustration, I don't know about the anger, or the base, but the frustration combined with anger, that the boyfriend, because of how he is and how it's stated he's the life of the party, I take it as this person, the writer of the email, has some angst about this. The way the boyfriend might be.
Yeah, but she didn't say that. But she
Yeah,
didn't
she
say
didn't say
that.
that. So I'm reading too much into it.
Well, but she didn't say she's unhappy with him. She said he's unhappy with her. She didn't focus at all about how she was feeling about him. I'm assuming it's fine with her if he's the life of the party, because she'd say something about it if it wasn't. But if she's unhappy with what's going on inside of her, honey, go work on it and go run every day. Go do something and start working with that, because that'll hurt you. You want to be happy.
Yes.
I think we do. So
Yes.
quiet day. It's a quiet day today. Lee and I knew we didn't have we couldn't have a very long program today, so we're needing to quit. But I don't know. You guys, why don't you write us and tell us what you think about these two letters? They're sort of different than the regular letters we get. And I'd love to hear what you think ought to be done. How about you, Lee?
I think that's very interesting. I want to know how many agree with me. No.
I agree with you, Lee.
Oh, thank you.
That was
Well,
cute, Lee. That's cute. Okay, we've got a vote going now, so you guys vote for us.
yes. We appreciate your vote. And
That's cute.
write to us. And remember the emails. It's always about love, the number 1 at gmail.com. We will be back tomorrow, Pacific time, 5 p.m. So until
I'm
then,
not going to do It's Always About Love with you, Lee. Not until we practice it off air, so you get to say it.
oh, here I go. So until then, remember, it's always about love. And we
Yay.
care. Yay,
Yay.
thank you.
That was great. I love
Good
you,
night.
Lee. I love
Love
you,
you.
Lee.
I
Love
love
the
you too.
rest of you too. Bye-bye.